go, baby.
And it's Rudibel Lopez, Magneto Holistic Healing.
You did it, Norbert.
He's practicing the previous segment.
I'm so proud of her. She's growing up.
And we have beautiful guests here today, and you are again.
I am Deborah Ann.
I am John Moore, her husband.
And we are Shea Fusion.
All right.
I love it, her husband.
Yes.
Like, that's the first middle.
Like Gladys Knight and the Pimps.
Exactly.
So,
Absolutely, ownership. So before the break, you shared with us the journey and how this love story came together with the healing of your daughter, your trial and triumph with your hair as well, and how it went. Shea Fusion went from just skin to natural hair care as well.
What do we have here?
Yes.
also, along with the hair, while we were dating, he found out he was putting it on his skin. And you want to tell about your experience?
Well, yeah, because I'm a guy who works with his hands a lot, and so some of the guys, you know, sometimes your skin dries out, and sometimes guys' heels will dry out with boots. And
Talk about them feet.
I'm just saying.
And you hate to see guys with sandals, and I was one of them. See the guys with sandals, and you look down and their feet look like sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? So, but once you start using it one time after you get out of the shower, like right out of the shower, when you put it on your heels, it immediately starts to soften up your heel. So if you continue to do it day after day, within a week's time, of course, using a little stone, it'll soften up your heel. It works wonders, you know. Also, guys, you see nowadays you see a lot of guys with thick beards all the way down here, like off of what was that show, the Duck
Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty. So I mentioned to a couple of guys on my job, and they tried and they put it in their beard, and they said, "Oh man, my wife loves it. Want to buy some more and this and that." So it also helps men's beards as well.
When it comes to beards, is there a type A, C, level 1, 2, 3 with the beard, facial hair as well?
I've kind of seen it. I mean, because a lot of the men that he worked with, some are Hispanic that use a product. So, and I've seen guys that don't necessarily what grow out of your hair will grow out of your beard. Sometimes it looks a little bit more rougher, a little bit more stubbly. So that's when they're really going to need something to soften it up because it's wiry and it's dry. And so
it hurts.
it's just, so it does. It's rough. And it hurts. Yes, so.
Those blinders on.
I'm just saying.
So with that being said, even though a Caucasian man, can have like type 1 hair, but what grows out here, it could be really frizzy. It's type 1 hair, but it's frizzy because it's damaged and it's dry. So it needs to be moisturized to bring it back to some softness and moisture. So I have, that's our market now, is just trying to market some of the men out there with the beard. So
Got it. You make deodorant?
I was, but no, I just kind of we just kind of honed in and just stuck with this one.
Because,
just to kind of.
people have like taco meat on their chest, and I see them guys in the gym with taco meat armpits, and they want to do all that lifting, and I'm like, what is all that rolled up under your armpit?
You know what? They got
Like
all that hair
popcorn.
under there. What we can do with that popcorn is take some of the Shea Fusion and Jay-Z Gold or Polo Red Rush.
I know that's right.
And put it on that popcorn.
Amen.
Okay.
And make it smell better.
Get your baby brush.
Don't forget to
baby
wash
hair.
Wrap your
first.
arm in a do-rag. Wrap your armpit in a do-rag.
A satin do-rag now.
A sad one.
A satin do-rag.
Yeah, fellas, we want you to get your soft brush your popcorn armpit.
So I'm going to
hair
assume
down,
because
wrap
it's
it
really,
up.
really, really good for the hair. It's good for the edges too.
It is. It is.
Awesome.
Those baby hairs can be laid.
Baby horn.
Awesome.
Baby hairs can be laid.
Excellent.
Because once
Don't be looking at my edges.
I cut mine on purpose.
Just because they blonde don't mean they ain't there. They there.
Invisible.
Look at you.
Well, so is your hair.
I'm saying, telling me looking into the future.
Right.
Telling me
I
what
can
I'm
read
doing
all your
tomorrow.
thoughts and
know what?
memories and past
in defense
trauma.
of Dr. Business,
you, Deborah.
our cream for your hair, it needs your skin, it needs protection, and even the hair that you have, because you probably shave off the hair that as it's growing in.
Yes.
So with that being said, you want to protect your head from the UV rays that you're just coming on every day that's affecting your skin.
So we'll be So we take that and then we put this on top and walk around like that. Is that how it works?
When you
That's
wash
how
your
Asians
face,
do. In the rice fields.
I know. Like, I seen that.
you just you take care of your head the same way you take care of your entire body. You just moisturize and you protect it.
But
and
you just wash from here to here.
just
you
here
know,
to here. He
nobody
don't go
see.
no T-zone.
Nobody gonna see
T-zone,
that.
at least the T-zone.
Is that what that's called?
He missed it clearly.
No, I just do everything.
He was like, I just get the dot on the exclamation point
from
from here to
zones or whatever, and you know, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so
we're gonna
that would help.
demonstrate.
But yeah, so wanted to do a demonstration. So we're into just natural products. So if you're gonna put natural type of cream on your skin, you don't want to wash with some type of soap that's full of detergents and different things. So we started buying African black soap. I work with one of the registered nurses that I work with. She's from Nigeria. So I said, well, bring me. I started looking at black soap and saw all these different
Can I touch
kinds.
it?
Yes. And so she brought me some back from Nigeria. And so this is the type. It's from Nigeria. So that's what now I'm purchasing the real black soap, not the stuff that's out there that's marketed where they just put the color black in there.
I actually wash with African black soap.
This looks
So-
edible. Is it edible?
No.
I wouldn't eat it. But it's made out of, and the
like a
process
fig
that they
Newton.
I was going to say it looks edible.
that they make it is a very tedious process that they go through making it in Africa. But it's all natural, made out of plantain leaves, cocoa pods, and it's just all natural. But it may have, so when you use it, you have to be careful. There could be
You
some
could cut
little
yourself up.
Yeah, some little shells in there.
Yeah, I cut my
So-
legs up real good with a fresh bar that I had.
Yeah.
It felt so good when I was scrubbing it. Then that hot water hit my leg. I was like, ooh, I done messed up, Jack. I done messed up. I didn't leave any scars though, so you know it heals it right back. But
And I actually have some customers. I have we have a 19-year-old son and with acne. Took him to dermatologist and all this. He's got the creams and this, and so I'm like, okay, let's just go back to basics. Use the black soap and his face started to heal. I got another customer there. The mom is Asian and the father's Caucasian, and so their son has a lot of acne. And they used the bar. He used the bar one time. They called me and they wanted to buy 3 or 4 more bars because they couldn't believe that his skin was doing so well. And it's because they took away all the detergents and
all the stuff that
preservatives.
breaks
So,
you
yeah.
out.
So we're going to do a little demonstration of how
you
well
use it
this
on
works.
your face. You want to scrub that on a rag.
Yes.
Not just
Not
straight
the
on your
bar
face.
to your face, or you're gonna
Yeah.
be jacked
Do
up,
this.
Jack.
Yeah,
You're gonna
you
be
might get
jacked
cut.
up. You're gonna get cut up.
Cut. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All righty.
So what am
So
I
we're going to
doing?
do a demonstration. And so this is like, say, if you're in the shower. So you basically,
Take off your
when,
clothes.
Why?
so her hands.
Because you're in the shower.
I'm not.
Shower.
She said you in the shower.
I'm gonna take a
Play
bath.
along.
I'm gonna take a bath like you. I'm just gonna wash my hands.
All right, so this demonstration, basically, we're going to be using the African black soap, and then we're going to be sealing in moisture with the shea butter cream. So only use a little bit. So just one swipe of the black soap. That's it. That's enough. So now
All right,
you can
now,
put it
that's it.
down,
Okay.
and just, you'll see how
Look at
much
that.
it lathers.
Just from one little swipety swipe.
Very.
And like the more dirt you have on your hands, the more lathery it becomes.
We not
No,
gonna
it changes
see.
colors. When it turned blue, that means it's finished.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, what you will see is because the soap is, because of the cocoa pods and the ashes and stuff, it will be, when you're rinsing with it, you will see the black, you know,
Right, from the
color
soap.
from the soap. So, sorry, let's give her a little bit more. And now we're going to just wet her hands a lot until we can just get it all rinsed off. So now what I'm going to tell you is, learn this in nursing school, evaporation, the process of evaporation. And this is what happens to our hair and our skin. So whenever, like her skin is wet, so if we were to leave her skin wet and natural process of evaporation would happen, her skin would get tight and dry. Same thing with our hair. We're looking nice and smooth while it's wet, but when it dries,
Nice and kinky.
Right.
nice and kinky. So now, so what we're doing, we don't want that water on her hand to evaporate. So we're going to let her just kind of pat her hands dry. Just like if you're getting out of the
Oh,
shower,
my bad.
you're going to,
He's had a little wet in his face before. He'll be okay. Just a little water.
so you're going to pat yourself off dry. Usually just when you're getting out of the shower, dry off with your washcloth, wring it out, and not with your towel. When you do with the towel, you're just roughing up your skin
Right.
cells and making your skin even drier. So now with the hand slightly damp and
Clean cotton.
Yep, it's our shea butter, clean cotton.
It
So
already
now-
feels.
That's enough. That's enough. That's plenty. Okay, so thank you. Okay. So now just rub it in, and what you'll see, because it only takes a little bit. So now the water that was left on her hand that would have naturally evaporated, left the skin dry, and your hair naturally evaporated, left the hair dry. We are locking in that water, that moisture with this cream. So you're using the water as a moisturizer.
Isn't that what they do with baby oil?
No, because it's the mineral oil that's in baby oil is kind of blocks the pores. So, but with this,
That's so the ash don't come out the pores.
Wish you had.
Your pores leak ash.
I bet you wish you had that on Freshman Friday.
I did.
I used to be accused of looking like I was kicking flour.
Yeah.
That's what her butt looked like
Oh God.
when she was.
I got a little flour
Freshman
stains,
Friday,
Freshman
I had scratched my left butt cheek, and my girlfriend didn't just flip my dress up; she pulled it over my head. So I was running down the hall trying to catch her with my butt out, and the only thing somebody yelled was, "Here's
She
some
needs some
lotion
Shea
on your butt."
Fusion.
I did.
She would have been nice and
I
shiny.
did.
Exactly.
They would have been like, "Ooh, look at that!
Ooh,
Yeah, right.
Exactly. But then we're like,
It's so glossy,
So how do
ran the
your hands
other way.
feel?
nice. It's not sticky. It's soft, moisturized,
So the
blingy.
difference with
You can
using
see me
that.
coming when I slap you.
Yes. So if you were to use it on just dry skin, it's still gonna absorb, but you don't have that extra layer of the water working with
Gotcha.
you to kind of protect the skin. Water is just a natural moisturizer in itself, so why not utilize it? So that's how we can build up the moisture level in our hair. Wet it and lock it in with the shea butter.
but isn't there
same thing
different
with our
types
skin.
of water?
There's distilled water. There's different waters,
well
but
water, spring water, Fiji water.
we have to go off of whatever that label
alkaline
says is what that label says.
So
I've
is one
learned
water better than another water?
the shower, whatever you use, you should be fine because it's
Because I got chlorine in it
you
and
got
stuff.
chlorine. Yeah, we all have stuff. We have a certain amount of lead in our water that the government says is safe to use, but it's not. So
Doesn't
yeah,
that
so
kill
even the stuff that-
parasites and the bacteria and stuff as to why they use it?
the chlorine.
So if they didn't use it, then we'd be eating all the doo-doo and everything, and the feces and whatnot.
But then they tell you don't drink pool water.
Why would you want to do that anyway?
It's chlorine water.
It's yellow.
But then can we really say the bottled water that we're getting, where is it coming from?
Thank you.
What do they say
Somebody
on
at
the bottle?
home got their
Right.
sink
Got their
going on,
sink.
filling up these bottles, putting caps on. We don't know. I found out. I mean,
That's
I
true.
got when I was just getting the shea butter, just with little.
Right.
I'm like, no, I can't trust.
I was at a restaurant, and it was a bunch of guys, and we were going on this retreat or whatever, and we were all at the table and we were fellowshipping and that kind of thing, and we all ordered water. One of the bougie ones at the table, he needed a bottle of water. He just couldn't get regular tap water, and he was very expressive about how he needed to have bottled water, and he doesn't drink tap water, and that's beneath him type of thing. So they went ahead and they filled the order. At that time, I got up to go to the bathroom. The bathroom was right beyond where the kitchen was. So as I was walking by the kitchen, I looked. And
They
they
were
actually had a
filling
bottle,
up.
and they were filling it up with tap water, and they had this sealer machine thing where they actually have a cap, and they did some bottle whatever, and it actually sealed it so that when you opened it, it'll snap or whatever. You hit the click, and that's what they brought out to his table.
Did you tell him that?
I would not have told him
not.
anything.
You just looked at him.
I'd have
and
been
you-
eating and giggling all night.
Is that good? Is that good? Ooh, that's some good water. Yeah, that's real good water. Yeah, Now, when we got back on the van to continue our trip, that's when I told him.
Right, let him
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Didn't believe you.
You should have
Yeah,
recorded
believe
it.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
He's like,
Very
I
upset.
thought it tastes rather funny.
I do believe
I
this
caught
is
some-
pool water.
I caught a hints of chlorine.
You're going to be hearing about this.
You'll hear from my attorney.
I'm not sure.
All right, Dr. Business, we have Polo Red Rush for men. Would you like to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay, let's see how it will soften up your manly hands.
Okay.
You want to wash first?
Yes, let's go ahead and.
What's the difference between the women's and the men's?
It's just the fragrance. The shea butters are the same. They contain exactly the same oils. We just different fragrances.
Okay. Okay.
Different flavor flav. Okay.
Swipe.
Okay. Oh yes. So one of these bars that we sell for $3 will last you a very long time.
Did you bring some bars today?
I did not. I actually kind of sold out. But that's a good thing. But
Well, how can people reach you to get some bars?
how you can reach us to get our bars and our shea butter, which we have our cream, it's $5. This is our 4 ounce.
Wow.
So it's
Don't really
$5
drink that.
and it will last you for a while. And our 8 ounce is $10.
Amazing.
So we have some different categories. Of course, we have women. Women, we have Jimmy Choo for women. We have Japanese cherry blossom. Leave the hand.
Don't dry.
Leave the hand
You know what?
slightly
Leave
down.
alone. Let me
Well,
see
if
your
he
water
likes it
bottle.
dry, baby, let him have it.
Tell me how to.
Give him
Where-
a little
where-
bit of more moisture.
See?
You want the water, the natural
You
moisture.
can't make your own
that's
rules in
good.
the
So just-
demonstration.
Oh, come on. All right, just a little bit. Okay, now, so you're going to the extra water she put on there, he's going to seal in the moisture.
I
So,
was trying to help. You didn't pay attention when I was doing mine.
so he's
You did it
sealing
wrong.
in the moisture. And so the men fragrances that we have are,
he was used to
he's
other
trying
people
on
doing
the
tests
one
for
that's, all the creams are the same, but this is the Polo Red Rush. We have Jimmy Choo for men, we have Jay-Z Gold, John Paul, and 1 Million by Paco Rabanne.
So much here.
Did he put it?
He did.
I don't want to smell.
Yeah, you smell it from here. Good call,
My
good
bottom
call.
lip gonna be smelling like Polo Red.
Polo
today.
Red Rush.
Smell though. Wow.
Yes,
Get you a
it's-
man today.
I'm glad I ain't got no man wanting to know who you been up to. See, what had happened was I was at work.
What happened was,
Like it's
yes.
on camera for real.
Yeah, I got proof.
Tell that
Got
story.
proof.
Like,
Tell
man,
that
you gonna
story.
believe it.
I got
Yeah.
proof.
And for women, we have, like I said, the Jimmy Choo for women. We have Japanese cherry blossom, black woman,
I love the way
which smells
Black Woman
very
smells.
well, smells very nice. What are the other fragrances? Black woman, clean cotton. You like the clean
I do.
cotton.
I like soft.
And then we have our signature line, Jimmy Choo for women. And then we have a signature line.
You got 1 million.
1 million.
That smells amazing. You have to smell it.
Yes,
But you like floral.
that's 1 million.
That's nice.
Me smell?
It's kind of light. So we try to have a variety for different people, and then we have something for the unisex. We have sweet. Well, it's we have the Caribbean fruit, which smells amazing. We have lavender. We have coconut almond, or almond coconut, cocoa mango.
You have one for babies too.
Yeah, we have a baby line also. So we have bedtime bath, baby magic, and baby powder. They smell
Yes.
wonderful. A lot of my adult customers use the baby stuff because it just smells so good.
Now, what?
Yes.
What about for strippers?
For strippers, it depends on.
Don't you shea, buddy. You'll slide down that pole.
I'm
faster
telling
than
you,
your
you
man.
I hope ain't no strippers getting on stage after rubbing this on.
That's gonna be a
Because the
comedy
next
show.
girl's going to be upset.
She's gonna be upset.
Now,
Slip and slide.
what about the customers who have an issue with fragrance? Like maybe they
There's a
can't handle the fragrance or something like that.
Free.
Yeah, we have fragrance free. So fragrance free is basically all the butters with no fragrance in it. And then what I did also while experimenting with this, I like cocoa butter. So cocoa butter has a lot of healing properties. So I took the fragrance free with all those oils in it and melted down a little bit of cocoa butter, started experimenting, stirring it up. And so I came up with cocoa shea, which is cocoa butter and shea butter.
Yeah, now
It
that's,
is
I want that.
fabulous.
I
You
want
gotta
that.
smell some of that. It is wonderful.
Oh wow. Good for hair.
It's good for everything. Everything is all the same, so it is wonderful.
Yeah.
That's that smell when you outside playing and you fall on your bike and your mama don't want your scars to come up. That right there.
Right.
Brought me back.
Right.
I
And you know,
did. I
I've even
literally-
have some customers, you know, we have different nationalities, different Caucasians, ethnicity. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. But age spots. You know, a lot of Caucasians or lighter skinned people deal with age spots.
Right.
So I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, my age spots are going away." So you know, I didn't know about that. So I'm like, this is some really good stuff.
Right.
You know,
Because I think age spots are kind of brought on by the UV rays, right? Like sun damage.
We actually have a neighbor down the street that's a white woman. She likes the black woman.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they usually do.
I told her, I said, so now you make sure whenever somebody asks you what fragrance you're wearing, you say it loud and proud. You say, I'm wearing Black Woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yeah, it smells like Africa.
Yes.
It really does.
It's got a nice fragrance.
Who knows?
Excellent name.
I make massage oil candles, and Black Woman and 1 Million is
really?
one of my smells.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, we have a website, and while we were dating, coming back from the movies from North Lake Mall, he came up with the name of the business. I was like, we use shea butter and we infuse all this different stuff. We got to come up with a name. He said, how about Shea Fusion? I was like, oh, sounds good. How about Shea Fusion with a Z? So, and it stuck. And so he actually designed our logo.
Oh, wow.
And so we do all this work ourselves. Labels. We actually do it from start to
I am
finish.
so proud. Look at
Yes.
our American family. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
What's the website?
It is SheaFusion.com. www.sheafusion.com. And
And that's
so
fusion with a Z.
Fusion, SheaFuzion.
Don't you forget it.
Shea Fusion with
Say it
a Z.
loud.
Fusion.
Shea Fusion.
Right, like Tarjay.
In every language.
Right.
Yeah. Shea Fusion.
Yeah, so it's SheaFusion.com. We also have Facebook, we have Pinterest, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, Snapchat.
Black Planet.
We are actually
MySpace.
going back old school.
Back.
Farmers only.
Right.
Blockbusters was around.
Where you were paying to rent a movie and make sure you rewind it first.
Exactly.
Right.
Please rewind.
So, but we have
Excellent job.
those. Thank you. So we have a website that we prayed and cried and struggled with, but we actually designed and got it up and running ourselves. The e-commerce we have learned, and so we're using a good e-commerce. So you can go to our site and you can purchase, and your product will be mailed to you. In a timely manner. You can call our business number. You can text your order. You can also
Y'all
send us
about
an
as
email.
equipped as a church in the offering time.
You can send us an email. You can bring them ties on in. You can do it text.
That's right.
Yeah, so text, email, website, call, any type of avenue to sell us.
Excellent. Thank you so
We're
much.
so excited about what it is that you guys are doing. Certainly, you're making it happen. This is a prime example of what you can do when two come together and work together in peace and harmony.
Oh, look at that.
And now he butt naked in the bed under the sheets.
Making her holler instead of hearing her holler. You know what I'm saying?
I'm married now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Family, you're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media.
The voice of the community.
Excellent.
You guys are a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
I had fun today as well.
Yes.
Now, how do we get some of this shea butter that you're getting?